All right, good morning. Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. Glad you are here. This morning we're going to get right to it. Going to get right to a quick update today on the markets. I've got to head to work, and there's been a bunch of sideways action. This is corrective action that's happening right now. I just want to give you some targets to be looking for the downside here and for the upside here coming up today and tomorrow. Of course, I'll give you some new updates. I did not get the video I wanted to get done. My wife and I are doing a musical that's been done on Broadway. We're doing it in local theater, and we had practice every night and got home pretty tired last night. So, anyway, I apologize. I'll try to get that Coinbase Pro video done for you today if I can. I would encourage you just to do it. A quick YouTube search. I did one, and there's a bunch of videos already out there on it. So if you need some help with the Coinbase Pro and setting stops and things like that, and you want to just get that information more quickly, then go ahead and just do a search for Coinbase Pro. Limit orders and stop orders and things like that, and it'll certainly help you out. But in the meantime, I will make a video as well, and you'll just get double the information. But there you go. All right, don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor, and let's jump into the charts. So let me invite you to the Litecoin swing trading community as well. Don't forget, this is a place where a bunch of people come together. We share our ideas and thoughts. We ask questions. A lot of learners here, a lot of traders, a lot of people with different perspectives. We're up to about 450, almost 450 members now, and that's pretty great. We've been going for about 2 years. We could be a lot bigger than that, but we're very picky about who joins. We don't accept we get a lot of spam requests, and so we don't accept any spam requests as well as those who just aren't very good community members. Just we invite them to go find a different group. This is a fantastic group, and we try to keep it that way. So you come on and make it a great group as well if you need to learn, if you want to learn and have a good time here. Talking about trading Litecoin and Bitcoin and any other coin you want to talk about, you go ahead. So there you go. I made a couple of posts last night of what I thought was going on, and we've got another guy who makes videos, and he shares his videos here as well. So you just come on and you be part of the community. All right. Litecoin. Well, here we are on the. Let's get on the 1 hour chart here, and we've got basically a WXY is what I've been operating on. This WXY, or excuse me, this WXY is made up of two ABCs. So we've got an A, we've got a B, and a C. So the question is this ABC complete? It could be by the fibs. It could be complete. Let's just talk about that just for a minute. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more here. Maybe the 3 hour chart. There we go. We can see it a lot better now. If we throw the fibs on that, the fib extension tool from the A to the B there, um, you know, we have come down and we've hit the one-to-one extension. So we could be done. This ABC could be complete. I don't think it is. I think there's one more push down. But listen, I've been wrong before. I can be wrong again. You understand that? I could totally be wrong. But here we're looking at a target. We've already kind of come down and hit. Uh, we've already kind of come down and hit this 95, but we wicked it. I mean, we just wicked it on the 3 hour chart, and then you just bounced up immediately. And a lot of times when you get a wick to a level, you will have the candles come down in a strong fashion to that level, and you'll see solid candles to that level. Not always, but a lot of times that is the case. So I'm still thinking we might have another push to the downside. The big question is, and let me teach you a little Elliott wave right here, just so you understand. So an ABC is made up of three waves, okay, and that the A wave generally will have five waves, so it'll look something generally. Now sometimes it can have three waves, and so we need to understand that, but generally A wave is going to have five waves. And here you go, here's our five wave A. Okay, then the B wave is going to be made up of a smaller ABC itself, so it's going to be three waves in the B. Okay, and then the C wave is always five waves. Oh, not three waves. There we go. Let's try it again. Yeah, the C wave will always be five waves. So that'll be like that. So the question is, do we have five waves here? So that's the big deal. Um, If we've got five completed waves, we are going to be going up for five more waves to the upside. So let's take a peek, zoom in right here, because this is the C wave. Ask ourselves the question: do we have five waves? So let's jump in here to the, I don't know, best 20-minute chart. Let's see. I'd go into smaller time frames, guys, so I can see the details, because the details are supremely important. That is not quite what I want. Let's try the. I guess the 1 hour is going to be good enough. Yep, 1 hour is great. There it is. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. So our B wave is here, ABC, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our one wave, followed by a two wave. So we got one and a two, very clear. Now let's throw the fibs on that. Um, let's throw the fibs on that 1, 2. So one here, the bottom of one, and the two. We came down to the 12618. High likelihood that this is the bottom of wave three right here, where we tagged the 12618. High likelihood for that. Not 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 definite, but high likelihood. Why do I say that? Well, let me show you. We've got a one, we've got a two. I'm thinking this is three, this is four, and we're coming down for five. I think I said that yesterday as well. And we might double bottom here, go just a little lower. Don't forget, I still have a $90 target down here. $90 is still my final target for this correction. If it is a correction, if my count is right, it will be invalidated past $90 or past about $85. It'll be invalidated, my count, and it'll be a deeper correction. And I'll give you that count if that happens. We'll do that. I don't know. I think I did that yesterday. We're looking at $74, $76, if I remember right, as our next stopping point. That's not going to be the bottom. It's just the next stopping point for a three wave or so. So realize that that is the case. If we break this $90 here pretty soon. All right. So if we break the 90 and go substantially below it, I think we have to break 85, break 85.71 there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so is there five waves? So the three wave here, so we got a one, we got a two, they're complete. We got a three wave, and three wave is always hard to tell if it's complete or not. But you need five waves in the three. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this bigger here, and let's just practice counting the five waves in this third wave. Okay, you clearly see a one. There's a two. Okay, now the question is, what is the delineation of this next wave, the next part of this three wave? You got one, we've got two. Now this little thing is a one. A 1-2 right here of the third wave of the third. I know it's hard for people to understand that, but you've got to your brain, once you've been counting Elliott waves long enough, you'll realize that you don't count every bump. You've got to have five waves in the first wave, so there it is. Oh, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's not the two wave. It can't be the two. This is the two. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. There it is. Sorry. So this is we need five waves in the third. I've just got my brain all discombobulated, and that'll happen too. You'll learn that as well. Let me just go ahead and put an impulse here on this. This is 1, 2. This is 3. Came up for 4, and we came down for 5. Okay, that's my count, guys. I think we got one more push to the downside to make our fifth wave. This is measuring correctively. It has been going up correctively. I said that last night. It is just a corrective structure. That means if this is corrective, we're going to have another motive, another strong push to the downside. So that's what I'm looking for. I just want you to be aware of that. So if you're in a long position, it's fine to be in a long position right here. We've had a $10 move. It's great. If you got in at 95, I mean, if you got in at $5 move, I don't care. It's a good, it's profit. Just make sure you set a stop loss for break even. At this point, it's a safe bet to set a stop loss at break even. As long as you got down here at one of these bottoms, you got in down here, down here, down here. As long as you got in down in these areas here. Now, if you got in up here, then that's not good for break even. Of course, that being said, You know, I believe pretty heavily we're heading to the downside. We do have more downside to go. Now, how much upside we're going to have, I can't be certain, but that's the next thing we need to talk about. How much upside are we looking at here? Let's go to the 15-minute chart and just look at what's been made over the last day here. Okay, when I throw the fibs on this structure here, um, this looks like A, that looks like B. And now we got 1, 2. We're made 2, 4. Might have one more push up to 108. That's what I'm looking at, guys. 108 is the one-to-one extension. 110 or 111 is the 1276 extension. So we're looking at an upside of 108 or 111. That's the highest I'm thinking it's going to go. And going to go. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Make sure I'm still mic'd here. All right, we're still mic'd. Very good. So yeah, we got a little bit of a dip here. If you haven't gotten in or whatever, you might it'd be a little bit of a risky trade, but you might could enter you might could enter here for just a couple of bucks for a scalp trade. I do a lot of scalp trades a lot of times, and so but I never enter on green candles. Always enter on black candles. That's a rule of mine. I have been thinking, guys. I am going to be creating a series of tutorials that at some point that of things you need to know to understand my TA and to begin doing TA like I do it. And so it's going to be a series, and I'm just going to start putting them out kind of in order of things that we're going to start. Just start with simple things and just create, and they're going to be shortish videos, but I'm going to be putting those out, and so be looking for those here soon. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm looking for an upside here of 108. We might have already hit that upside. We're heading down. That's a possibility. Don't forget that. But looking at BTC, we might still have some upside, but it's already hit the one-to-one extension right here of its correction. That is a very corrective shape right there. It's measuring correctively. That doesn't mean we can't have some more upside. We've got another target here of 11,865 for the second target, but BTC looks like it might need one more push to the downside as well. I'm looking at this trend line down here, and yeah, looking at this trend line right here, it's a nice juicy target for BTC to come down and bounce, get a nice heavy bounce off of. What is that trend line as we're looking at BTC here? 20-minute, 2-hour chart. There we go. That trend line is right here. We carried this point from here. We've got 1, 2 touches, 3 touches. It's a valid trend line. I'm looking to come down here for 4 with a bounce to the upside. Now, does that mean it's going to be complete? No way. I don't think it's going to be complete at all. I think this is going to be the A wave. This is going to be B coming down for C. Now, if that happens, so we're going to get a bounce in LTC, and that's great. And then we're going to get another downside for LTC if Bitcoin does this. My targets for there, excuse me, we're still looking at $9,000 as our first target, and second target would be $7,800 roughly. Ballpark there, 78, 74, and 99,031. That's if I've drawn my fibs perfectly. They're just there, close. I'm not one for exactness, just ballpark. Yeah, this is 89.74. I think yesterday I had 9,000. So it just depends on where I have my fibs exactly. So just understand that. Let me see here. Am I touching the top? There we go. What do we got? 9,009. So yeah, that's pretty close. All right. Enough of that shenanigans there. All right. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. It's still looking good. I still see the downside. So don't be fooled that we're going up, up, up from here. Well, we still got some downside to go. All right, there's our quick update for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share my videos, get me up. I've got 352 subscribers, and you're part of that. Thank you so much. That's pretty awesome. We've done that. We've done about 350 subscribers in about 2 months, 2.5 months, and that's pretty neat. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 by the end of summer. That would be really, really cool. But let's see what happens. Help me out, and you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to show some love in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions or requests for videos. If there's any other coin you want to see, I'd be glad to do a chart for that as well. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.